final stages, wherein there is no class conflict. So it will be a classless society, and the state will also be not required. So it will become a classless and a stateless society.
So in socialism, there will be a class struggle.
Yes, sir. There will initially be a class struggle because, first of all, the workers
or the means of production are with the state. Then there is no scope for class struggle.
Sir, in the means of transition to a socialist society, there can be a class struggle because first the workers have to take over the means of production from the capitalists. Then after, communism can be achieved in the later stages.
Okay. You have a hobby of reading. Which
Yes.
is the book you have read latest?
Sir, I read Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie.
And what did you learn out of it? Any lesson?
Sir, I believe the lesson I learned was that the detective in that book, Hercule Poirot, he always uses order and method to solve the cases. He looks at the facts of the cases very accurately. So I believe that this can also be applied in real life, where if we have to achieve our goals, we have to solve any problems, we also have to look at all the facts and then calmly think of a solution.
We should look into the facts.
So the facts, what are the circumstances?
But sometimes circumstances become more important than facts. What is your opinion about it?
Yes, sir. Sometimes facts and sometimes circumstances. It will be subjective. It will be depend on the situation.
You are in Delhi.
Yes.
And what is Mohalla Clinic and what are the services it provides? Just name them in short.
Sir, Mohalla Clinic was a policy introduced by the Delhi government to open the small medical clinics in the various localities and the neighborhoods, and to provide affordable healthcare to the people. For example,
what are the services? Just name the services.
For the regular health checkups, for giving any medicines, or for vaccination of the children, and for I'm sorry, sir, I do not know all the services.
Okay, new education policy. Is there anything in this which will change the education sector drastically?
Sir, I believe there are some things in the national education policy which can drastically change. First of all, it will have a funding of 6% of the GDP for the education sector. So financing will change. Next, it can transform the school education because it will focus on foundational literacy, numeracy, also on skill education.
Just to name the points.
Sir, on skill education, and also on the training of the teachers, and learning of the classical arts and the languages. So I think that can help to change the education sector.
Okay, last I will give you a small situation.
Okay, sir.
And in this situation there are 3 children. First child has made a flute, but he cannot play it. He knows only how to make it. Second child knows how to play it, but doesn't know how to make it. And there is a third child from economic weaker sections, and this child doesn't know how to make it or play it. So, but this third child, he says that I need a toy, so this flute he claims. And second child says that I only can play it, so it should be given to me. First child says that I have made it, so it should be mine. There is a dispute among 3. They come to you, you are the judge. If you have to give to one child, to whom would you like to give it?
Sir, I believe the child who can play it should be given the flute because he can make a use of it.
Second child.
Yes, sir. The second.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, Ms. Ria Dabi.
Yes, sir.
You're a very bright student.
Thank you, sir.
During your introductory remarks, you were telling us about Delhi, and you said something about the embassies being also located here in New Delhi. Now, tell me, why does the United States have an embassy? Russia has an embassy, China has an embassy, France has an embassy, Germany has an embassy. but Bangladesh has a High Commission?
Sir, I do not know the exact reason, but maybe because it is, I mean, these countries are very big powers in the world, and maybe Bangladesh is a neighboring country, so maybe that's why it does not have an embassy. I do not know the exact reason. I'm sorry.
You don't know the reason at all.
No, sir.
Because Bangladesh is a member of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
And Commonwealth countries have high commissions in each other's countries.
Okay, sir.
Now, can you name some other countries which have high commissions in Delhi?
Sir, maybe Australia, Maldives can have high commission. I'm not sure, sir. I'm
What about the United Kingdom, where the Commonwealth is headquarters?
Yes.
What is the Commonwealth?
So the Commonwealth is a group of countries which were under the colonial rule of the British. So after independence, they formed a grouping in order to